We got the first round matchup, Midwestern obviously down this year, but you can't really count anybody out in this conference.
Yeah, absolutely not. It's one game at a time right now. It becomes a one-game season. And Midwestern, they never stop playing. They never take possessions off. So I guarantee that Coach Johnson is going to have those kids ready. We're going to have to be ready too. And it's March Madness time, so anything can happen in postseason play.
They've played a lot of close games. I mean, you just mentioned that you've talked to your team about that, but how much do you preach, like, look, if you let them hang around, there's a good chance they could catch you by surprise?
Yeah, the focus then becomes on us and how are we playing? Are we taking care of business on the floor? We know that anything can happen late in postseason play. When you're trying to basically put a team to sleep and end their season and tell seniors that your career is about to be done, I think that's the hardest thing to do. So our focus, understanding the game plan, executing that becomes key. And you just have to step out into the court with confidence at this time of the year. Maybe have a little bit of amnesia at the same time too. Forget maybe something that didn't happen great and then move on to the next play.
You had 2 pretty good wins against them this year. How do you feel like you can kind of build off of those for a game plan this week?
Yeah, I mean, I think part of the amnesia is kind of forgetting a little bit what's happened in the past. Anything can happen now. We could see any kind of defensive scheme. I mean, anything can happen. So I think it's more make sure you're prepared, make sure you're ready, stay in the moment. We're not looking at anything past Midwestern State right now, and that's our focus. And yeah, there's no way. You just got to step out there with confidence.
How big is Wednesday? If you guys get a win, you get a full day off Thursday to kind of rest your legs, get relaxed, and ready for the semifinals on Friday.
Yeah, we think that's key. I mean, to play 3 days in a row is definitely, significant to have to do that. So the opportunity to have a day off in between, barring that we get to the next game, is we think that's key and definitely gives our bodies a chance to rest up and get ready.
Say a lock for the regional tournament, but how important still is going down there and taking care of business at the Lone Star Conference tournament?
It's big, and we're ranked number 2 in the region, but anything can happen right now. I mean, basically, we know we're guaranteed one game, and that's against Midwestern State. And I know we're ranked high in the region, but from our side of it, it's you got to play with confidence. We got to have a lot of momentum going into this conference tournament. It's like a regional tournament. The Lone Star Conference tournament is. If you can get through that and battle through it and have success, then you'll be ready for the region.